Uh,
Okay, awesome. Next up, we have Keanu Hill. Let's start off with Jared, and then we'll go to Alex.
Hey, Keanu. Good to talk to you.
Good. Hello. How you doing?
Good. Hey, I'm kind of curious what it's like to be in the wide receiver room when you bring in, guys like Sampson and Puka Nakua. And, I mean, on one hand, it's like, well, maybe you look at it as, oh, maybe this is my year, but then other guys come in and they're competing. What's that like as you try and, sort yourself out and try and make yourself the best receiver you can be?
Just to be ready when my name is called, if anything, and always being there and supporting those guys, even even when they're out on the field. So if anything, it just brings like a lot of attention, I would say. But if anything, we just try to be out there to support those guys. And whenever our name's called up, then we go out there and make plays.
What do you feel like you have to do, when you're in your situation like you are now to get your name called more? What's the key to having that happen?
If anything, just keep my head down and keep working, keep getting extra time in the weight room, more more studying film and stuff like that, and just doing what the coach asked me to do.
Alex, and then Mitch.
What's up, Keanu? Alex with the Salt Lake Tribune. Your name makes me think of, whether you like Keanu Reeves as an actor. I don't know. Do you?
Oh yeah, I love Keanu Reeves. I feel like ever since I was little, I would see him in like I'll be watching movies he's been in, like Matrix, and like even recent movies like John Wick and stuff like that. So, yeah, I love Keanu Reeves for sure.
Cool. That's awesome. Football question. Coach Roderick was just kind of saying that, like, there are some games where you guys have had to, really slow the clock down in the fourth quarter. There were some where you guys have to play a little bit faster. And basically it sounded like his message was, essentially you guys are going to win anyway. It could be ugly, it can be pretty, doesn't matter. What's important is the win. And I'm curious from a player perspective, like how much is that mentality? Like, it doesn't matter the way that we win. How much is that kind of talked about throughout the week, depending on opponent, and what is it like kind of sort of embracing that mentality?
Just, the game, I would say, just echoing what Coach Roderick said, the game could go any way. Like, we could blow a team out, or the game could just be by a point or something like that. So it doesn't matter, like, how we win. I say it's a matter of if we win or not, I would say. So if anything, it's not really, like, we prepare, and we're going to go in there and execute our plan as we best can. But if it might be ugly, it might go the way as we planned, but as long as we come out with the win, it'd be all good.
Mitch, go ahead.
Yeah, Keanu, you've got strong ties with your family to the Big 12 Conference, your dad at Texas Tech and uncle at Texas. Are they going to be at the game? Are they excited for you?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they're going to be at the game. My whole family's going to be at the game, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
How does it feel or what's your excitement level to act and play a team in that part of the country?
Can you repeat your question? You kind of going in and out.
My apologies on that. I was just saying, what's your excitement level for this game to go back Texas and play someone in the Big 12?
Oh, it's through the roof right now. Just going back into the environment where I grew up at, and just going, just being in the feel of where I started playing football at. The excitement's through the roof, I would say, for sure.
Sean, go ahead.
Yeah, Keanu, kind of a similar question a little bit to that last one, I guess. But being from that part of the country, and I know Waco isn't – you're from kind of the Metroplex area, I think, like DFW.
Yes, sir.
But Waco is just like 2 hours away. I here in the West, we kind of lump you guys together. How's BYU kind of viewed in that north central-ish part of Texas for you guys? And do you expect a warm reception when you show up wearing blue, or are you guys gonna get booed and kind of jeered at a little bit?
I would say the second part for sure, just because that area, them boys in that area, they're always gonna have their teams back, and them boys play really aggressive. So we expect the fans to be really aggressive and not like a warm welcome at all. So.
Any other questions? Awesome. Thanks, Keanu.
Thank you.